What is the SMT Golf Mastery Program? Hello, I'm Dr. Patrick Porter, and I'm the inventor of the SMT Golf Mastery Program. I'm going to go about answering some of the common questions people have about why their mind is the most important club in their bag. And I'm going to talk about how self-mastery technology can be the key to unlocking your golf abilities and lowering your score. The SMT Golf Mastery Program has to do with using your mind. Most people try to buy that new driver or perfect their putt, but the reality is every shot has to do with your mind. So if you're not working on your mind, you're leaving the most important club in your bag without being used. So when you think and act like you can accomplish things in your mind first, you can accomplish them on the course. So with self-mastery technology, you'll be given the techniques to move through the different processes and procedures to first visualize it in your mind, organize it in your thoughts, and then demonstrate it on the course. Every SMT session is different, helping you to manage your state while you're on the course, make the best club decisions, and most importantly, play well under pressure. How will SMT help me with focus? SMT is going to help you to focus because as you use the parts of your brain that have to do with visualizing, they become honed in skills. Most people have never learned how to use their mind, how to visualize, how to realize their goals. But there isn't a professional athlete on the tour right now that doesn't employ some form of visualization technique. If you've ever watched a professional on television, you've watched how they look at the green, they take a couple practice shots, they step back, they visualize it again, they step up to the ball again. They get the swing in their mind to match the swing that they want to perform on the course. What SMT is going to do for you is to help to increase your focus, your degree of concentration. Most people don't know this, but when a pro is hooked up to neurofeedback, they're really not thinking at all. They're simply interacting with the situation. They're letting their body's mechanics do the work for them. And by working with their mind and body, the swing, the thought of the swing, and all of that comes together so that you get the perfect shot through the ball. How is learning the mental side of golf going to give me consistency? Learning the mental side of golf is going to give you consistency because unlike others that you might play with that have a bad hole, you're going to recover. Have you ever noticed how a professional hits it into the rough or maybe into the sand trap and their next shot is picture perfect? That's because they have the mental discipline to throw away that bad shot and then refocus their attention on the hole at hand. Golf is one stroke at a time, doing everything that you need to do. So with SMT, you're going to learn to eliminate the negative strokes and refocus your attention and get back on track if you have a bad shot or an errant shot that gets you off track. The reality is that even the pros have a bad shot from time to time, but they recover. So your job here with SMT is to visualize it in your mind, figure out exactly what you need to do, and then step up to the ball and have a short memory. The most professional players have what they call a short memory, which means when they have a bad shot, they can step up to the next shot and they don't remember what they did wrong. They're only focusing on what they're doing right. And when you focus on what you want to do right, your unconscious goes about bringing to pass as reality all of those new skills and resources you need at that given moment in time. And that's consistency. How soon will I notice the effects? And will it help me under pressure? How soon are you going to notice the effects of SMT? Well, most people start to notice those effects right away. They get on the course, whether it's the first tee or they're thinking that putt on the 18th green, their body and mind begin to work together. They're less stressed. They feel like they're in the zone. Most everyone out there playing the game of golf has had a moment where everything came together. The thoughts, the actions, the ideas, their club hit the sweet spot, the ball went perfectly down the fairway. What's most important about using self-mastery technology is you're going to be able to tune into that sweet spot in your own mind, begin to focus on the results you want, and start to manifest those changes right away. Most people will begin to notice changes when they go to the practice round, when they go out to the tee box, and most importantly, when they start to prepare for that most difficult putt or that drive, or maybe even that chip shot over water. You're going to find the changes will happen first in your mind. Then through your physiology, you're going to be more relaxed and comfortable with your golf shot. Will SMT help me to control my emotions regardless of the situation? How SMT is going to help you under pressure is pretty simple. Most people feel the pressure and they play through it, or I should say most professionals. What an amateur does is they feel the pressure and they allow themselves to start thinking themselves out of a good shot or a great opportunity. So the biggest thing that self-mastery technology is going to do under pressure is to melt away the external pressure, and especially the pressure you put on yourself. A nice, relaxed, easygoing swing, and let the club do the work. And as you work it in your mind, remember, if your mind can conceive it and believe it, your body is going to achieve it. So as you practice on the course and perfect the practice round, then you're going to practice in your mind so that what your mind sees and your body achieves are one and the same, and you have the alignment necessary to create the changes you truly want in your life. I feel rushed on the course. Is there any help for me? I think this is the area that most people find most enjoyable about using self-mastery technology. When they use SMT, they don't have that emotional roller coaster. If you hit a good shot, you absorb that emotion into the cells, systems, and organs of your body, and you use it to move you around the course. If you had a bad shot, through SMT, you're going to learn to place that behind you. You're going to develop that short memory that the pros talk about. You're going to focus on what needs to be done one shot at a time, and you're not going to allow emotion, energy, and motion to control the outcome of your golf game. You're going to find that on and off the course, using SMT is going to help you to lower your stress, enjoy your round, and most importantly, lower your score. I have a busy mind and I don't visualize well. Will SMT help? Yes, of course there's help for you. With SMT, you're going to find that whether you're under pressure from people hitting behind you or you're waiting for someone in front of you, you can spend that time visualizing something positive happening. You're going to learn to control your thoughts, your emotions, and most importantly, your actions. You will find with practice that regardless of what happens around you, you'll be able to step up to the ball, address it appropriately, move through your pre-shot routine, and then execute the shot. It's important that you understand that your body can only do what your brain is thinking about. So when you train the brain to be in that zone, it responds appropriately. So you're going to find that regardless if you're being rushed or you're being hurried or you're having to wait on someone, you're going to create the patience internally to create the clock that's going to allow you to address the ball and perform when appropriate. How is the program different from other self-help programs? People have asked me over the years, how is my program different than other self-help programs? Well, first of all, we consulted with golf professionals. The number one professional that we worked with was Bobby Lopez. He's a PGA teaching pro, and he taught me everything that I needed to say and experience through these processes of self-mastery technology so that when you address the ball, you're thinking the right thoughts, you're taking the right actions, and you're moving forward with your program. Most people focus on the mechanics of the game, which I think is a very important part of it. But if you don't do anything about your thoughts about the game, it doesn't matter if you buy the most expensive clubs in the world. If you don't change your thinking about using those clubs, it's not going to make any difference to you in your scoring percentage. So the biggest difference is we're going to work on the most important part of the game. That is your mind. And if you spend the time training your brain, your body will follow. What happens once the program is over? Once you complete the self-mastery technology program at the clinic level, you're going to have a choice. Either you can take the program home with you and begin to use it and reinforce it at home, or you're going to learn this so well. Our job is to teach you to do this so well that at the end of the program, you can sit comfortably in a chair and begin to use the different visualization techniques that you'll be exposed to. There's 13 different core visualization processes that you're going to learn about. That's vastly different than most people that come out with one or two different visualization processes. Also, we use the science of neuro-linguistic programming. This is the technique of changing your physiology by using appropriate language to trigger the different centers of the brain for creativity and execution. You're going to learn to master your mind and then master the game. And once you learn this, it's yours for life. I am skeptical. Will the program still work for me? One of the nice things about self-mastery technology, SMT, it doesn't matter if you're skeptical. The light and sound technology actually uses a physiological response. It has nothing to do with your beliefs. So it's going to take you through the different brainwave levels. So while you're exposing the light and sound with your eyes closed, your brain is going to go from beta, wide awake, alert consciousness, into a dreamy, drowsy, relaxed state known as alpha. Now, beta is your reactionary mind. That's why when you practice and practice and practice on the conscious level, you don't materialize the success that you want. Because on the material level, the beta level of consciousness, you can only make so much change happen. But once you enter into alpha and then theta, now alpha and theta are the creative part of your mind and the inventive part of your mind, where you visualize better and you begin to visualize and realize your goals. And it puts this new information into long-term memory. So the next time you address the ball, it helps you to move through the situation without stress, without strain, without any confusion, and you simply execute. And it doesn't have anything to do with your belief in doing it. It has to do with getting you into the right physiological state through the light and sound technology. And then the strategic mind messaging sessions that are part of SMT go to work, helping you to visualize and then realize your loftiest goals. Also, the process keeps you from falling asleep. So at the deepest level of the mind called delta, that's where you fall asleep. You're going to be so relaxed, you'll be on the threshold of sleep. And in that place where you dream, you're able to visualize and then realize your goals. I feel like I'm sabotaging my success. How will the program help me with that? SMT works great for those sabotaging beliefs. It's going to target those limited beliefs you have about yourself and about the game of golf, and it's going to start to strategically eliminate them from your mind and from your thinking. You're going to find the biggest part of your game, which is your thinking, is going to come into alignment with your playing. And if you set goals, unseen forces in your mind go to work, helping you to accomplish those goals day in and day out. So you'll find that sabotage will become something of the past. You'll simply focus one shot at a time, step into the zone, and execute the new behavior. SMT works perfectly for those people that have sabotage belief systems because it starts at the very core where the sabotaging begins, with your thinking. It changes your thoughts, so therefore your score changes because you think differently on the course. Bottom line, what results can I take away from this experience? When you think about the type of results you can personally attain, it's really up to you. We've had people win their club championship, go through Q school. We've had people who have just wanted to be able to play on the weekend and not be embarrassed. All of those things are possible when you start to work within your mind. As you work with your mind, you'll set goals, you'll achieve them, and you can reassess those goals and achieve them as well. One thing that I can guarantee you is that as you work within your mind and you work within your body's mechanics, there's going to be a drastic improvement in your scoring percentage. You're going to find that you're going to make better club choices, you're going to be more consistent, and most importantly, you're going to enjoy the game that much more because your emotions are in balance. What is my next step? Your next step is to get with whoever referred you to this video. Go in, take a free ride on the SMT equipment. Experience the light and the sound for yourself. Begin to notice the physiological changes that happen when you let go and you allow the power of your mind to work with you. And then, the sky's the limit. You can go ahead and set your goals and then achieve them. For more information about the Golf Mastery Program, go ahead and go to self-masterytechnology.com. You'll see a list of all of our different programs. I have over 500 different sessions that you can take a part in with any of the Club Reduced doctors that are out there around the nation. There are over 400 Club Reduced clinics. So go ahead, pick up the phone after you've looked over the website, and we'll tune you in to one of the professionals that can have you improving your golf game or improving your weight loss, stopping smoking, or any of the other things that we can do with SMT technology. Thanks for watching.